Let us continue with the snowman modeling, and this time we're going to model the hands out of a cylinder with a texture of a branch and a stump ends. All right, so let's delete this. Get a mesh cylinder. The default 32 vertices might be too much, so we'll cut it down to 16. All right. We're also going to give this depth or height, so that will be probably go with 10 right here. Okay, and then we can start with our model. Okay, so first things first is that so that Blender does realize that we made changes to this one. We're going to go apply the scale. Okay, so that means that we remember it. Let's go to the UV editing. We're going to be using this kind of separately. So we're going to have a different texture for the outside, for the bark, and then the branch ends will be separate texture. So no need to kind of modify this. This works except for the bottom, maybe. We're going to go G, Y. We're going to move those all the way to the end. So it uses the entire picture, but no need to change those right there. We probably could rearrange them a bit so it would use more space. The only reason why you would want to modify this where you would make the end smaller, because if you're probably making a map, let's say in Photoshop, putting it all together, we'll be using two different ones. I'm going to go to shading right here. All right, so we're going to apply the first material. So the first material, we're going to call it this one is the bark. Okay, we'll add another one. We're going to call this one the ends. Okay, so that will be the top of the cylinder. This will be the side of the cylinder. I'm going to make this shade smooth. So we're going to go to bark first. I'm going to go to my download and download the bark. So it's this one right here. And we're going to need a normal map for it as well. I doubt we'll see the roughness or reflection for it, so we'll just leave that as is. Okay, so color to color right here. As you can see, it's right there. It doesn't look bad at all. We're going to crank up the roughness a little bit so it's not shiny wood or anything. All right. Right there, you can tell that it's not the ends. All right. We'll add a Shift A right here, or go to Add Vector and Normal Map. We're going to plug color to color. Oh. Then normal to normal. And watch the. All right. You probably can't see it. Oh, I got that thing. There we go. Okay, and we're going to make this one non-color. All right, there we go. So it kind of gives it that fake kind of bark. If you want more of it, you increase the strength. I think we should be fine with 0.8, All right, so now let's take care of the UV editing. Oh, well, it should be fine for now. Let us apply the top. I'm going to select the face there and then the bottom. And then we're going to go here for the ends and assign. I'll just turn white for now because it's still waiting for the texture. I'm going to go here and then we're going to find those three ends. This one right there. Okay. So let me pick this one. And we're going to pick another one for the normal map or the bump map. Okay, same thing as before, color to color, base color. There it is, it's still showing the wrong position, of course. Vector, normal map. That's going to add vector normal map is the same thing. Shift A is the keyboard shortcut. Color to color, normal to normal. Leave that as 1 for now, it's fine. I'm going to go to UV editing, and this is where it kind of asks, actually here so we can see it, go to shading, make sure you select this, non-color on this one. just highlight that one so that when you go to UV editing, you're looking at the UV editing there, but you can also just drop down here and select which one. I want to show you why that is showing like so. Let's take a look at it's either top or bottom, doesn't matter. So select it right here. Let's see here. Okay, and then you can increase this one like so. It's not perfect right there because this one is a circle and this one is not a circle. You can, it's not crucial because we probably won't even see any of this because it's a snowman arm. Might be just kind of hidden in there. So just for the sake of doing this right, we're going to go like so. I just want to go in there and maybe push this back a bit. Oops, pick that one right there. All right, so you can see here we're seeing some of that ends. That one is kind of thin right there. That's most likely this one right here. All right, you can go like so. It doesn't really matter. And this one. All right, and then we'll do the same thing for this. So you can just select it and press Control plus on your numpad. Okay, and you can bring that over here. You can scale this. We probably is going to go like so. That's probably going to go inside the snowman's body, so you won't even see it. So, all right. So that gives us that stick, and it's ready to go. It's now time for us to kind of just manipulate this and make it look like it's not so straight and whatnot. Okay. So first things first is we'll do some edit mode. Control R. Probably going to do 4 cuts right there. And what I can do is turn on X-ray mode. Okay, probably go to modeling here. X-ray mode, preview mode. Yeah, so that we can go to point mode right here, number 1, and select, that part. I'm just gonna start kind of stretching it and scaling it here, just so that it's a little bit different. Select that probably and kind of make it a little bit crooked like so. All right, it's not perfect, but and we can definitely make this part maybe smaller than kind of this part right here. All right, and that's the front. If I go to the side, we can do some more right here. So I'm going to kind of move it back there a bit. Rotate that a little bit. Move that back, rotate it. So just kind of curving it a little bit. And we're probably going to leave that like so. All right, so we got one kind of branch. Okay, so what we can do is kind of just populate this. This is the front right here, so this will be the snowman arm. So it's either you're pointing them down, pointing them up. This will be, let's say, bicep area. I'm gonna go like so right there. Then I'm gonna go here and just simply drag, Shift D, duplicate it. And you want to rotate this a little bit. So I'm gonna go RX right there. So it's a different kind of angle. And I'm gonna go kind of shrink that a bit, rotate it, and you can go either way on this one. You can connect it like that. You can wrap it later, totally how you want to do it. So on this one, I'm just going to scale it so that it's kind of inside that one, kind of like we kind of put it there and then kind of glued it or whatnot, for that kind of look. I'm going to select the two, duplicate it, okay? Kind of rotate this RX a little bit. Okay, scale that. So I'm going to be using this, let's say, like fingers for the snowman. So not make it look like very freaky. All right, I'm going to put it right there. And you got all you can do pretty much whatever you want to do with this. You don't have to follow anything I'm doing right here. This is kind of like a sample. And you can rotate them some more so there'll be other variations of it. you know, this one especially. And you can do your thing. You can have a thumb right there. You can have, let's say, this one right here, duplicate it, rotate it. Okay, and we'll put it in there. All right, take it some more. Okay, right there, and then we're gonna grab, let's say this again, duplicate it, scale it, SZ to make it a little bit more kind of, okay, and we can rotate it. All right, and select those two. Okay, so all right, you can do like that, and you can make this thing go out and poking out. It's totally up. You want to model the hand, make this less creepy, make them less kind of like claws. Totally up to you. But I think that would do it for the snowman. And if you want to change, let's say, the color, shading right here, you can put an RGB curve right here. So let's see, color. You can also go saturation or RGB curves, right? You can put it on the color. So that way, let's say we're gonna add more, because the snowman is white in texture. So let's say we got more like red right there. Now you're gonna maybe push more. There's not a whole lot of red in there, that's why it's. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. Undo. Not the ends, the bark. There we go. Color, RGB curve. All right, so I'm just kind of giving it a little red right there. All right, well, totally up to you how you want to kind of change the color a bit. Just want to push a little bit of the there you go. Just want it to pop up just a little bit. Not really red, just make it kind of brown. There's a lot of things you can do also. You can just go with a general color and whatnot, and you can make it, let's say, darker. All right, right there. That'll probably look better, so they contrast with the snowman. All right. Okay, this should probably be good. Okay, so that would be our wood hand for the snowman. All right, and I'll save this one, and then we'll append it to the main snowman body. So let's save that and call this one snowman arm. Okay, save that one, and that should do it.